This November 7th, Hudson residents will see Issue 9 on the ballot. This is a 5.5 mil operating levy for the Hudson City School District. When a school district opens up conversations with its community about an operating levy, those discussions revolve around the student experience. Bond levies construct buildings and permanent improvement levies sustain facilities. Operating money is what school districts use to attend to the everyday needs of the student experience. Our staff, students, and community are often proud of our academic, artistic, and athletic accomplishments. The operating levy is being placed on the ballot so that the funds can not only support and maintain our high-quality and award-winning student experience, but can also continuously improve it. We also want our community to know that the board considered the history and frequency of seeking an operating levy. Hudson City Schools has not asked voters for new operating funds since May of 2011. It's been a confusing time for homeowners in Ohio, as new and future 2023 property values have already been posted. Please know that the November 7, 2023 levy will be based on current 2022 property values. That is the amount that will be collected, and that amount will not change. The increased and future values are not a component of this November's levy. Let's turn the corner and look at some numbers to provide additional factual information. From the Ohio Department of Taxation, take a look at the tax burden in Hudson. Every school district has a deep appreciation for the financial support of its community, but we want our residents to understand the total tax burden. We have 19 area schools that can be termed comparison district, and this slide shows the top 10 in total millage. After the tax burden, we want to display our spending per pupil amidst 19 comparison districts. The average per pupil spending is $14,469.93, and Hudson's is just above that average. We are often asked about how spending in the district relates to student achievement. This chart shows both spending per pupil, which can be seen in the red line, as well as district performance index scores. Performance index is a snapshot measurement of how all students are performing on state test scores. Our district score of 105.1 puts us in the top 3% of Ohio school districts and at the top of all Summit County districts. With only one 4.9 mil levy since 2010, Hudson has done exceptionally well with the tax dollars entrusted to the district. The chart shows not only how our 4.9 mil levy has lasted this long, but also makes our community aware of these same levy conversations that have occurred in other districts in the same span of time. We want the Hudson community to understand that these other districts are amazing places just like us. They are full of great kids, strong leadership, and accomplished staff members. Like us, they also have to work with their tax base when these conversations are necessary. This year was the first year the state of Ohio had an overall star rating for its school districts, and Hudson City Schools earned an overall rating of 5 stars. That's the maximum number for the new measuring system. All of the categories are important to us, but one area where many of Ohio's school districts delivered important and hard work last year was in early literacy. We are thankful for the work of our students, staff, and families, and that our district was able to earn 5 stars in early literacy on this year's report card. While we are proud of our students and staff for the report card, this measurement is one of many that the district uses to determine our students' overall growth as people. We believe this strong academic performance complements other outstanding student opportunities that make Hudson unique and a destination school district in Ohio. With a tax burden very comparable to surrounding and comparison districts and a comparatively lower investment of tax millage over the last 12 years, Hudson City Schools has achieved top regional and state performance while maintaining an average spending per pupil. Let's take a closer look at some of our enrollment information and academic trends. Our enrollment information, state report card, ACT data, graduation rates, and advanced placement tells a story of academic consistency, achievement, and positive results. Here you see the enrollment numbers from the last 10 years. The enrollment numbers come directly from our comprehensive annual financial report. Please take a moment to look at them, as well as how our current enrollment compares to the 5 and 10-year averages. The state report card represents the most visible and publicized measuring stick for Ohio school districts and stakeholders. And every year the state has chosen to have an overall rating. Hudson City Schools, its students, and our families have earned the highest ranking possible. Please also notice the consistency and achievement of the performance index scores. This is a number that measures the testing success of every student in our district. This year's PI score is the best in Summit County and is in the top 3% of the entire state. Please take a moment and recognize the consistency of our ACT scores. The Hudson City School District is built to graduate students, so the high percentages you do see are a reflection of the collaboration between our students, families, and school district. Please note the 4- and 5-year graduation rates are a federal model, and they begin the moment a student enters high school. Like other districts, Hudson joyfully serves all of our students, and some of these students benefit from our education, staying with us until they reach the age of 23. Advanced placement testing represents a standardized and highly accredited program, and students throughout the world enroll in these classes during their educational years. There are a number of data pieces here, including the consistency of our AP scoring average, as well as the total number of students, number of exams, and students with a score of at least 3. The bottom data piece represents the percentage of AP students who scored at least a 3. We are happy for our kids, staff, and families at this high percentage. Please note that the 83.23% from the 2023 scores is the highest of the years listed. If you utilize the levy calculator on the district website, you will read a total monthly levy cost to your home based on $16.04 per $100,000 of home value. When you see the ballot on November 7th, you will see that same calculation expressed in an annual or yearly format. These are the same exact numbers expressed in 2 different manners. We want every resident to be informed of this fact. If you are seeking additional information about the upcoming levy, Issue 9, please visit our website at www.hudson.k12.oh.us. One of the many menu items you will find on that site is a levy calculator. It allows you to type in your address and discover the monthly cost for the 5.5 mil levy. We see that tool and many other items as opportunities for our community to discover important information about the levy and our school district. In addition, we hope that all of you will find comfort in contacting us directly should you have any questions.